What's good, Black Star Podcast? This is your boy Jared, and today I'm gonna be talking to you guys about a situation that needs to often be talked about because I see a lot of us doing this, whether that be in job, jobs, money, or even in sometimes in real relationships. So, and that is black men. Are you settling for less? Now, some guys are gonna be like, no, I'm not selling for less. I'm fine with the job I have. I'm fine with the way I am. But here's the thing. Are you truly happy with what you're doing with your life? Are you truly happy in the way that your life is going? Because a lot of us, especially here in the black community, a lot of us have dreams, aspirations, and desires that we want to that we want to achieve in our lives. Like me, in particular, I want to build a city where all of us can come to build new relationships and new beginnings. But the thing is, that will require me to have a group of people around me. So that begs the question of, are you settling for less than what you deserve in your life? And I'm gonna say this: a lot of us are settling for mediocre status and mediocre trash. And the reason why I say that is because a lot of us black men, we settle for a job where we're just seen as a number. We settle for a we settle for minimum pay, and we know we deserve better. And some of us settle for relationships that we know we deserve better, whether that be because some of the times in relationships they could be abusive and they could be verbally abusive. A lot of us settle for that, but I'm gonna strictly focus on the money and the job aspect of it and the talent. Many of us have talent in our community. Whether you like it or not, a lot of us in the black community have talents, and it's untapped potential, untapped talent, talent that can be literally achieved, and talent that can be not, I don't want to say exploited, but talent that can be shown. Let's be honest. Most black men in the black community have talent to the point where you have talent to the point where we can outshine our other counterparts. Our other counterparts don't know don't know some of the things that we know. America was built on the back of black men. America was built using, I don't want to say the word, slave labor. And the thing about it is, black men built the country. And here comes the thing: a lot of us, a lot of us settle for mediocre things, and it's like, why are we settling for mediocre pay, mediocre? Why do we settle for mediocre pay and mediocre jobs? I don't understand. Us as black men, we have the talent and we have the ability to go out here and dominate and provide and to build. We have the talent to dominate and we have the talent to go out here and achieve the great things. And a lot of us in the black community, we have talent that's so untapped that a lot of us don't even know our own capabilities. And here's the thing, we can look at a recent example that just made billionaire status, LeBron. LeBron had two guys behind him, has two guys behind him that keep him on track and keep him strategized. That keep him making money moves in a way so that they can build their own lives and keep their own lives in check. LeBron had those guys around him, and LeBron had those guys keeping him focused and keeping him on his main goal with the support of his family. A lot of us don't have the support structure that we need in order to go out here and do the things that we want to do. So when we go out here and do the things that, so when we go out here and we try to attempt to do the things that we wanted to do, a lot of us don't have that backing, and our dreams die off, which is sad. Cause I'm gonna just say it like this: a lot of us have that ability to go out here and actually go out here and do things that others can't. Like I said, I want to build a city. I have the talent to bring people together to achieve great things. I have the foresight and I have the knowledge to go out here and do the things I want to do. I have to read up on some of the stuff I want to do, but I have the drive and the willpower to do it. A lot of us lose that willpower, especially when it comes to trying to convince people, because we see convincing others as, oh, they're not going to listen, or they're not going to do this, they're not going to do that. But the thing about it is, we can go out here and achieve so much more if we just have confidence in ourselves, have faith in ourselves, and had the desire to do more. Stop settling for just less than what you deserve. Do you deserve being part of the top paid people? um do you deserve to be some of the most top paid people? Do you have the drive, the work ethic, and the ability to do it? Or are you going to just settle for being at the bottom of the barrel, making $40,000, $45,000 a year? I'm gonna tell you what I want to do. I want to be at the top. I want to be in the top 1%. And it all comes with the mindset of actually going out here and doing the things that you want to do and achieving. Because if you just sit there and not go out here and achieve, you're going to leave a lot on the table, and leaving that on the table, especially when you're on your deathbed, that's going to be very fucking shitty at the end of the day. You leave this world and you have you had desires and ambitions that you never achieved in your life, and you're just looking like, well, damn, I'm on my deathbed, I don't have any time. So you just pass, and you haven't done the things you want to do, and you're just like, well, damn. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Me as a black man, I understand how hard it is. I understand how society looks at you as the enemy to everything. Look at you just as a slave force, as a force of power that can be controlled. I understand. Our image is in the gutter. There's so many of us that don't understand what we want to do in our lives, and so many of us that make terrible ass decisions, and it leaves us in a just leaves us decrepit and leave us in a position that's worse than when we start off. Some of us don't have the ability or the talent to go out here and actually do anything with ourselves. And then when we try to go out here and do things with ourselves, we're getting looked at as the enemy. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I understand. I understand why we aren't. There are more black billionaires and millionaires because in our community we have so many people constantly tearing us down that when we get to a place where we're we're elevated, a lot of other people will just get put on without even putting in the work. I'm sorry, but when it comes to work ethic, you have to show that. Nobody's gonna just hand you some cash and say here go to work and set it with you out you even showing anything. I don't do this content for a pay. I don't do this content. Oh, I do it for a paycheck. I mean, hopefully one of these days I do get a paycheck from it. But I don't do this content just for my health because I understand that a lot of us, especially my age group, 23 and below, we don't have anybody that taught us that is teaching us how to build anything or how to do anything. Nobody's teaching us. We only had one teacher, and that was Kevin. Kevin gone, but his message still lives on. And others. Dennis Sperling, and a whole lot of other people. That message is living on. But the thing is, a lot of us don't have a male figure in our lives that can teach us how to do things. Guys, all I'm gonna say is this: as a black man in America, yes, you are disadvantaged, but the thing is, you have just as much talent as your non-black counterparts. Tap into that creative spirit. Tap into that echelon of talent that you have. Tap into your creative side. Tap into the side of you that is driven and determined to actually go out here and achieve and to build, because that part of you will be the part of you that gets you to the places you want to be in your life. If you want to paint, paint. If you want to if you want to go out here and build computers, build computers. If you want to sell, sell at your best. If you want to go out here and build and metalwork, go out there and build and metalwork. If you want to go out there and weld, you better weld your ass off so that you can achieve the things that you want to do with your life. Do not settle for just being a mediocre ass person with that nobody knows about. If you want to do any of those things, try and succeed at doing those things at the top level. Because you being at the bottom level, you're gonna just be seen as a grunt. You need to get to mastery level to go out there and actually build and to go out there and actually make a name for yourself. If you are in any of these fields, you have to become a master. Because I can tell you this: if you master that, if you master it, people are going to be coming to you left and right, paying you all sorts of type of money just to be able to work on their project. Your time costs money. Your time is the most valuable thing that you have in life. If you want to go out here and build, you need to be at the peak of your business. You need to be at the peak of what you want to do, because the thing about it is your time is your most important asset. You can't get time back. You can lose money, but you can also gain it back. But your time, you're only given a certain amount of time on this world. After that time is up, you gone. But anyways, guys, like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel. And please support the podcast on Spotify.com and on Apple Podcasts because this message needs to get out there further. And also, while I'm talking about it, I am going to be coming up with some merch. I'm going to start prototyping and I'm going to start seeing if I can get some of my merch in so I can start wearing it on the channel so that I can get some feedback from you guys, because why the fuck not? But I'm gonna just start out with some simple designs, do a couple of shirts, different designs, and to go out and actually be out here and show you guys what I'm working on. Cause why the fuck would I be just showing you shit and I'm not gonna sell it? And also, I'm working on like I said before, I'm working on a seasoning website. Cause barbecue seasoning is in, and I'm seeing a lot of seasonings that I don't see many people using. But anyways, guys, like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and please support the podcast on Spotify.com and on Apple Podcasts and on Stitcher and all those other sites. But anyways, guys, thank you for listening to the podcast, and thank you guys for listening. I will see you guys on the flip side. Thank you guys for listening. And I will see you guys later. Bye, guys.